Hello everyone. So this is about how I built my first MVP. So this is my fully functional product which I built for the first time. So let me introduce you to SOP-Fast. SOP-Fast is a standard operating procedures for restaurants that can actually run. So well, all these SOPs exist for a reason, and the hierarchies like maybe the managers need maybe So I'm right now focusing on single restaurants. So in these single restaurants, I'm right now planning for a manager and the workers. So basically, the manager creates the SOPs, he can add the workers, and he can watch a live progress dashboard of all the workers and the SOPs. The worker, he can log in onto their phone, he can see today's task, tick off the steps, uploads photo proof for the required task. So this is the architecture at a glance. So this is done using Vite and React and Supabase, deployed on Vercel. Now, let me introduce you to the product. So this is SOP Fast. Right now, I'm logging in as the manager. So let's do one thing. Let's create a worker. So I can add a new worker as the manager of the restaurant. So I'm going to keep the name as maybe Shashi, and the phone number so the phone number is the login ID. So I'm going to keep it as all right. So this will take a little bit time, but once you refresh it, I can see to my workers. Right. Now let's go and create. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit. Yes, so I can create a SOP. So I'm just assigning this. So I've already written this before. So I'm just lazy to write a new SOP again. But let me just show you how it is like. I can just create a new SOP and then I can just do it. But and then I can just add new steps. And if I want to if I want the photo proof, then I can just add that also. But as of now, I'm just editing this and I'm assigning it to Shashi also. So I'm saving the SOP. Right. Now I have assigned two, and I can see that the test worker one has completed today, but Shashi has not yet started. And I can see the live activity going on as well. So one is completed, two are assigned. So nothing is in progress because Shashi hasn't started yet. So let's go. So I'm going to sign out. I'm going to log in as the worker. So and I have signed in. Yes. So I'm Shashi and I'm from One Bad Restaurant. And there is no past history. I have to complete the task. And what is the task? Morning coffee setup. So I have to clean the drip tray, fill the bean hopper, and run a test shot. But for running the test shot, I had to add a photo proof. So I'm going to right now clean the drip tray. Yes, that's done. And maybe after some time. So it's tracking real time, which time I have cleaned the drip tray. Now see, this is also done. And this needs a photo proof. And hence, so I'm logging in as the manager. And I have signed in. Okay, never. So I can see that Shashi has completed two steps, right? So that's funny. All right, let's see what Shashi's up to. Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to run the test shot, but I can't. And hence I'm gonna add the photo proof. Right now there's some random stuff. All right. So I have run the test shot, and hence I can see that three steps are completed, but it's not completed today. It's not showing that it's completed. As the manager, I can see that all these are completed, but he has not pressed that button, and hence once I pressed as mark is complete, all tasks are clear, and it has gone to the history. Now, so there's nothing else for the worker. That's all. You can go back. Pretty much done. Now, see, two tasks assigned, two tasks completed. Yes, test worker one and Shashi both are done. I can see the live activity going on as well. The SOPs, right, and there are two workers. Hence, that's done. So this is really the first time I really tried to build this. Mm, Actually, it did take uh, a lot of time. It did take a lot of time, and uh, I didn't code this myself. I did this with the help of Claude as my pair programmer. I used Supabase. I used Vercel to deploy. I documented really well on my GitHub. And yes, it did take a lot of time, but I did not give up. And yeah, I'm really excited, to bring this up and scale this more. So let's say what's in store for us. Um, Actually, this idea of building this project, this actually came when my uh, company's founder. So basically, I work as a content manager for a company, for a small startup called Menu There, which is a digital menu platform for restaurants. And when I was speaking to the co-founder, and he was literally telling to me that there's this problem, and he spoke to a restaurant operator. He said that there's this problem of SOPs not being able to manage properly. Basically, they do have SOPs. A lot of each manager, the super admin, and each of them has their own stuff. But then the problem is they're not able to regulate it properly. Like tasks are there in bulky PDFs, and it's very hard to execute. Like if only there was something in real time, and which the workers could just tick the tasks off, and that the managers could just regulate and just they could just supervise and see what's done, what's not done, and all that. But that was not there previously, and that's like a really big issue. And literally people are dying for it. Like the problem is big. US platforms do have all these stuff, but then because they're scaling it to like really good level, they don't really take into account all these small stuff. So that's the problem. But then, yeah, that's when I thought, and he asked me, do you think you can solve this problem? And I was like, I'm not sure. Do you think, yes or no? Can you do it or not? And I was like, fine, I can try it. I will try it. And then I did try. Yesterday, I was just making something like just maybe they could just put the PDF and then they could just parse it, with the help of my Gemini API credits. But then that was not that, like, it was okay. But then if only there was this way, because they need to really build multiple SOPs, and Gemini credits API, all that is not right now. That's not what they want. They just minimum time with the least number of steps. They just want things to be done. Execution should be done perfectly. So that's all they care. So yeah, that's the whole story about how I built this. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but yeah, this is just me documenting the whole journey at 2 a.m. in the morning of 6th May. I have my exam on 7th May. Yeah, but let's just see. Thank you.